Good morning, 285. Ablafa wants us to do Bitcoin. Unfortunately, I will not be able to do Bitcoin for today, okay? I would prefer to use another chart for the XRP. I think this is my investment chart because I have some investments in the XRP, so that's the chart I use for that. So let me use this one here. Let me use this one. Okay, let me use this one here. All right, so the first thing we are going to be doing here is to scale up into the daily time frame because we want to be having an holistic view of what is really going on in this market. Now, if we look at what has been happening on this chart in the last quarter of last year, you would notice that price action has been bearish. And to further emphasize that, if we connect the series of lower highs here, we have this resultant bearish trend line. That's a very beautiful trend line which uniformly connects all the lower highs on this chart. Hold on a second, let me make some adjustment here, and when we bring back our candle chart, we should be able to have a better. Then we also have a bullish something like this, as you can see. So it's actually a consolidation phase that has been happening here, forming something like a wedge or a triangle, whatever it is. So now we have the situation here. So even though price has been bearish since the last quarter of last year, we can see buyers are trying to break out of this channel. As you can see, we can find higher lows here too, which has been negating the selling momentum that we have been noticing here. So what we will simply be doing is to identify this area as a strong demand zone, which has lasted about 3 to 4 months now. I think 4 to 5 months, I guess. So we shall be labeling this for the sake of clarity. So we have a beautiful demand zone here, and let's make it a little bit bigger, put it inside the box, and then we have something like this. So we have a demand zone here around the 0.32 cent for the XRPUSD. Now price has been trading to the upside here, so we have another shift in bullish momentum here. If we take what has been happening since the beginning of the year, it has been bullish. So if we are still going to readjust that. Hold on a second, let's just connect. This is since the beginning of the year we have been witnessing bullish momentum on the XRP. So bringing back our candle chart, we'll do some readjustment here so that we can catch this. Okay, so we have this figured out. So since the beginning of the year we have been witnessing bullish momentum here, and it appears price has broken down that bullish trend line to the downside. So this is the candle for today, so we cannot use this as a basis for our trading activity, as this candle is still running. It could still turn out to be a hammer candle, that's an engulfing candle breaking out of that trend line. So if we are looking at XRP from a long-term perspective, I will be tending towards a bullish momentum if price action breaks out of this resistance point. And respecting this bullish trend line at the same time, we want to see a breakout of this trend line to give us that confirmation that the buyers are very, very strong in this market. And in order to further buttress our trading activity for today or for the coming week, we should be finding a key level that we shall be using to guide trading activity. And when I look into the past year, this is what I was able to find here. So we have the 37 cents. So I will be giving this a gold color to differentiate it from my previous structure. So we have the 0.37 cent level as our key level, which we shall be using in the let me place it at the right hand side of my screen, at the bottom hand side. Okay, so we have the 37 cent level around here, and looking at what we have here, we are at a critical point in the market right now. We need this candle to close. Looking at it from a long-term perspective, we need to close before joining any trading opportunity here. So there are two things we are going to be looking out for at this point. We might likely see buy pressure resume here, breaking out of that trend line to inside a wave of bullish momentum at this point. So for any bullish momentum here, we need to be very patient, hold on for a structure to mature before joining that. Now for selling opportunity here, a breakdown of the 0.37 level, selling pressure below that structure will welcome a sell position with a TP target anywhere around that demand zone area. Now to further dissect this current structure here, looking at how price is currently trading at that key level, we want to be scaling down to a much more lower time frame. Now if we scale down to the 1 hour time frame, things become a little bit clearer. Now with the breakdown of that key level on the 1 hour time frame, it's a very beautiful signal. I want to bring this into the screen so that we can see things more clearly. Okay, so we have the 137 somewhere around here. Okay, so we have the 137 around here. So this is what we are going to be using as a yardstick for trading activities going forward. Now if we consider the bearish impulsive move here that started during the later part of the New York session yesterday, so we have a bearish engulfing candle which struck into the 0.352 level. And if we want to be taking that into consideration, definitely we want to be using our Fibonacci retracement tool, run it through the previous impulse leg. And since price action breaks down that 0.37, which is the first time in 3 weeks now, that's a very significant move, then we want to be seeing that as a bearish signal. And if we are seeing that as a bearish signal, the bullish momentum we are seeing so far is likely going to be a retracement phase of that impulsive move that happened last week. Sorry, on Thursday rather. So we have this. Let me give this, then I give that a yellow color. All right, so that's our sell window right now. So what we'd want to be looking forward to during the New York session at this point is to see, why does this keep extending out? I want it to be within our purview here. All right, okay, so we have the situation here. We have an impulsive move to the downside, and this bullish momentum here might likely be a retracement phase. So we want to see price come into the structure, form a reversal pattern around this area, then we want to be joining a decline to the downside. So we are going to be patient here. We might likely see price come into the 0.37 level before selling pressure resumes. So what we are going to be looking forward to at this point is that price is back into the sell window. That's very, very important. So we have the 50% retracement here. So definitely we want to be looking forward to selling opportunities from this area. Now that we have a rejection of the 0.36900 level, let's see if price will break out of that structure. If it does break out, then we'll remain more patient to wait for a reversal pattern to happen around here. But if price action cannot break above the structure here, then definitely we already have that reversal pattern that we are waiting for. So if we have something like this, price is unable to break the previous high, then we have a double top structure evolving here. And you all know, whenever we have a reversal pattern like this, the next thing we want to be doing is to identify a neckline, which will definitely fall at around the 0.365. So let's label that area just in case price does not break out of that previous high here. Then we shall be using that as a yardstick for selling opportunity in the market. So okay, sorry, let me place this at the bottom. So this is what we are going to be looking forward to. Like I said, if price does not break out of the previous high here, then this will turn out to be a reversal pattern. Then a breakdown of the 0.365 level will welcome sell position in this market. But if price action breaks out of that resistance, sorry, I want to identify that area so that we can also be able to see it from it. Okay, so we have the 0.69 here. So 69. I'll place at the top right hand side. Okay, so we have it here. So if price action does not break above this level, instead it breaks down to 0.365, then we look out for selling opportunities on the XRPUSD. However, if price action breaks above the 0.369, there might likely be a retest of structure. Price action evolve into a inverse head and shoulder pattern breakdown retest to join that decline to the downside. So this is what we are looking forward to here on the XRPUSD. Okay, so we either look for a reversal pattern above the 0.369, or we look forward to a breakdown of the 0.365 level to join that decline to the downside. So this is what we are looking forward to, and I hope that you'll be on standby to catch that move. Now, what happens if price action breaks above the 0.37 level? If price action breaks above the 0.37 level and we start seeing buy pressure above the 0.37, then we might be having a momentum shift in this market. So please screenshot my screen so that you can use it as a reference point in when you're about to make your individual decision. So that is that on the XRPUSD. I hope I'm justified at this point. If you have questions, feel free to drop your inquiries in the comment section,